The club was started in April 1959 and the first meeting room was the disused St Martin's Church, draughty and damp. Since then the club has had 9 different venues. In the early days some members were using the 9.5 cine gauge with a projector similar to that being examined here. 1960, this photo, which is the earliest in the archive, shows filmmaking in action using a standard 8 camera. In those early days, members were invited to the Anglia studios in Norwich to admire their cameras. This isn't the operating theatre at the hospital, but a club epic being made. It was entitled Help. It was great fun to make, but it didn't win us any prizes. In 1967 the club entered a float in the carnival. It was entitled Shotgun Wedding. We didn't mind making fools of ourselves, for it was all for a good cause. As members of the Essex Federation of Cine Clubs, Colchester played host to the annual competition with a fleet of projectors, here at Clacton in 1970. Cheshire La Femme had several members playing the part of some rather dubious monks. The locations were great, and what is more, the film won several competitions. For several years there was an annual public show of members' films, this one in the studio, the Mercury Theatre, for 3 consecutive nights with full houses. Chairman Chris Rose is doing the introductions. Another piece of nonsense being filmed. Can't remember what it was called or what happened to the film. In 1980 the club had a stall at a local hobbies exhibition. Does anyone recognise the stall holder? Throughout the 1970s several members attempted animation. This is the setup for a film entitled Checkmate. Hours of patience was needed for this type of filmmaking. In 1982 the club was invited to make a documentary of the building of the new St Helena Hospice. The club enjoyed several weekends in Norfolk, enjoying a social weekend together. The happy group are on the cliff top at Cromer, enjoying fresh sea air. Over the years the local press has been kind in publishing articles about the club. This photo shows a group round a cine projector. Video hadn't yet arrived. Having once played monks, some gentlemen members took on dog collars for the film Confessions. In 2004, the Mayor of Colchester, John Bouckley, invited the club to give a film show in the town hall to support his charities. David Cleveland, the club's patron, has been a great supporter of the club with his film shows. Here he demonstrates his 35mm hand crank camera, which he completely rebuilt himself. The final photo. Members enjoy the 2008 garden party at Elizabeth Townsend's home. But why is everybody so camera shy?